certain that he's going to out-heal that. Paladin heals the sword. Basically, what he should be going for always is these mortars. He should be constantly mass dispelling. So the really funny thing that happened for Todd basically is he waited for the mortars to kill off all of those little spirit walkers, and really they have a huge radius of damage, and you know, sorry, but you're gonna get ripped. And then after that happened, and he got all that bonus damage and all the kills, and he just polymorphed half his army, and guess what? Massive destruction happened. So peace. So yeah, wow, raiders are taking like 7 damage from mortars. That's pretty nice. Whatever. They're really not doing all that much damage. It's crazy. But whatever. Point is, you know, Shy is trying to chop down the units, but guess what? Healing scroll goes off. Keeps his army up in good shape. I mean, he still has 90 food. Like, hi guys, you have a Blade Master. I kind of care. Really good job on the heals though from Todd so far. And now you can see once slow is basically he has no mana left for it. You know, you can see just how much damage his Blade Master does. Nice invis there. Another mortar gets dropped though. I mean, you can see he really can't kill his Blade Master very well. You know, he's trying to pick off raiders that are linked, and he does a little bit of damage to the Shadow Hunter, who now hits 5, and the Blade Master's going to hit 5 soon as well. I mean, yeah, he loses units. That's fine. And you can see these reinforcements keep coming in. You know, Todd is getting picked down a little bit, but you know, he just killed an expansion. He's fighting 3 versus 2 gold mines. Actually, sorry, it's going to be 2 versus 1 gold mines in about, you know, a minute and a half. Just picking down raiders. I mean, slow really is very good. He's got a ton of mana on this Mountain King. He actually hasn't been casting many spells at all. Actually, I think he'd used a mana stone or a mana potion recently. But you know, this SH is invuls, nice. The Archmage taking some damage. I like how he actually got an invis potion with Adept Sorks, but you know, whatever. Archmage taking some more damage. He might have to actually TP this if he's not careful, because this SH just got 70 mana, and honestly, if he had perfect reflexes, he probably would have gotten a kill on the Archmage. But whatever. SH drops. Blade Master's got to get out, and yeah, now the raiders are like, oh crap, I got owned. See these raiders taking like 12 damage a hit. It's really powerful. Psych. But there's a bolt kill. And yeah, 4, 4, and 3, kinda nice. So basically that battle, I mean, I don't know how to describe the micro of it. He went for the casters first with the mortars, and there's a manual cast slow. And there's a bolt on the low HP one, and now he's gonna get free kills, but guess what? LOL, Paladin heal. Yeah, don't even try it. I mean, seriously. Now I have another Paladin heal. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Paladin heal. Bye, Blade Master. Bye. Bye. Good bolt there. I don't think he's gonna be able to kill it though. He needs to. He doesn't have mana for slow. He didn't even try to block it. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. I guess he had. I mean, I don't know. He if he wanted to, he really could just path that and cast slow and attack it with the sorceress. It would take a long time to die, but he could do it. But basically, I mean, the way the battle went is he took out the casters really quickly, and even, you know, with Link, I mean, who cares? But Link went off, and he was like, oh, cool. That means all this bonus damage. I mean, you're still going to lose all your Kodos and Walkers, but now all your Raiders and Grunts are taking a ton of damage as well. That's pretty cool, IMO. Yeah, it was nice. But at the same time, he, you know, he just killed him. And, wow, Knights are raping. But yeah, he killed off the units, and then he started polymorph spamming. And, you know, a bunch of polymorphed units. They really aren't very good in battle, so, no Master Spell. Peace, bye. And as much as people like to say that human has infinite mana with Brilliance Aura, yeah, they have infinite mana after the battle ends. In the middle of a battle, you know, the mana regenerates, but it's not a frickin', like, you know, infinite well. It does run out if you're casting polymorph. It really does. So here's him killing a bunch of mortars, and you can see also that in that last battle and in this one, he just, I mean, look at that. They just get freaking demolished. And so he goes into ethereal form, and now the Kodo drops to, you know, 3/4 hit points, and it's just kind of ugly. Like your face. Okay, that was uncalled for, I'm sorry. Basically now, you know, Shy has, no gold mine. 82 food versus, I'm going to say 64. Holy shit, I swear to you on my life I did not press F11. Yeah, I actually blind guessed Shy's food count. What? Wow, I'm so good at this game. Alright. So, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of in shock that I actually guessed that. Anyway, so, you know, level 5 Blade Master and SH are pretty good. But, you know, the army's coming in, he focuses the Arcane Tower on the Shadow Hunter, which is good. I mean, he regens really freaking fast, but, you know, whatever. And here comes Bolt, in, you know, full mana. I mean, you can see the Blade Master, not only with Magic Sentry, but also the Flying Machine. But yeah, he's going for the Mortars, which is a smart choice. He's really not casting Bolt much, though. I'm kind of upset that Todd is not spamming spells right now. He's actually kind of low on Mortars. I'm kind of wondering where they all went. I guess because he only has, like, 2 gold mines. He's low on gold, but... yeah, I mean, this army's gonna die. Hit clap, you idiot. He's gonna kill him soon, doesn't really matter. MK is going to live. Hey Paladin, cast heal. I know you have mana, don't be a greedy bitch. There you go. And so yeah, I mean, so this is the reason why people don't always focus the Blade Master when Link is on, because it actually lowers your damage output, because you're doing reduced damage, which is then split. So yeah. So, you know, damage output going on. Paladin invols, crit goes and rapes a Sork. Okay. And wow, you're getting owned. There's the heal. He's gonna use the health stone as well pretty soon. He needs to bolt focus that hero. There it is. Oh, almost. Here it is. Come on, I know you want to. There's the bolt. And you have the clap. So GG. So yeah, I mean, the strategy is, I mean, basically from almost the start of the game, I'll bet you Todd had his entire unit combination prepared. A couple knights to help deal with raiders, you know, a half a control group of mortars to kill off Kodos, which he's going to make for knights, and just in general to make your army stronger. Once you're above like 60 food, a Kodo is cost efficient just for damage output, if nothing else. Walker is always a part of the army, and to dispel polymorph. So it's a master caster, knight, and what's it called? Master caster, knight, mortar strategy, with 1 gyro for the Blade Master, of course. And the workshops are already used for the mortars, so it's not like it's a really big frickin' investment. And, you know, Flare is really good for checking expansions and all that. Like, it's a really good strategy for Lost Temple, because you've got a lot of forms of scouting. You have the ability to get to the 80 food dream team. I mean, this kind of strategy would never work on Lost Temple. You just don't have the time to get a big tier 3 army. But, you know, on Lost Temple, you double expand, you get some towers up. Honestly, I kind of feel like Shy should have been able to attack Todd's left-hand expansion pretty early on. I feel like he should have done that, because for a long time Todd only had 50 food, and it was like 4 footmen and 3 sorks. Like, that was his army. And 3 towers aren't going to make you survive that. You know, he could bring in militia, like 8 militia from his main or whatever. I mean, if you happen to be at his main, then he could TP them, and then they'd be in battle. And, you know, 8 militia against 50 foot of orc is kind of a big deal. But I still feel like, you know, Shy had outcrept him, almost guaranteed, by that point in the game. You know, I mean, Todd went to expand with 3 Archmage and a fledgling, or an Archmage that turned 3 during creeping, and a barely out of the Altar Mountain King. Now, if Shy hadn't been like, oh, I'm going to stick my Blade Master in your base and get owned by Stormbolt, he would have been available probably to fight. And I mean, really what he should have been doing was keeping tabs on the Archmage and creep jacking and finding the expansions. That's what he really should have been doing, not going for his main, trying to pick off peasants. It's just, I mean, in a map like Lost Temple where you have that much economy, a couple worker kills aren't going to do anything. They're really not. I mean, he's already expanding before he gets his tier 2 up. Losing some more wood and getting his tier 2 up later, and his tier 2 buildings, not going to matter. So I think some foolhardy choices on Shy's part in not keeping track of the main hero. Todd's strategy was good, though. His micro was good. And, yeah, I mean, that's the matchup, I think. So, hope you enjoyed. Please leave comments, good or bad. And yeah, I'll catch you guys around later. Peace, peace, bye.